Hello, today I am going to discuss a case. 42 years female, right eye PKP was done 1.5 years back. Post PKP CD count was 2335. That's why phaco was planned. Any count less than 1800, 1700, I would definitely plan a SICS. I will let you know by this end of video. Now you can see that the sutures are intact even after 1.5 years, because unless they become loose and start irritating, I don't remove them in general. So I have used Viscoat inside the eye to protect the endothelium. I am doing a synechial with the help of Lester's dialer, the flimsy synechia. On the left hand side you can see a big iris gap that was probably during first surgery. Now you can see that I am doing CCC but without using trypan blue. The purpose is again to save the endothelium. Any toxins, drug in the eye are to be avoided. Then I will be doing a side port and hydrodissection and hydrodelineation is performed in multiple small amounts of fluid being injected at multiple places. You can see that the nucleus is coming up and going down, being pushed down for multiple times, and the nucleus is very free to rotate now. I am again filling the anterior chamber with Hylucoat and direct phaco chop is being performed. You can see that I am dividing the nucleus with the help of conventional power but very high vacuum, almost 400, and an aspiration rate of 45. Now the parameters are changed to Ozil power. I am using 100% Ozil power so that the movement of the nucleus in AC is minimized. After doing half of the nucleus, I am again filling the chamber with Hylucoat. So use of multiple times Hylucoat during the nucleus management is very important. The prolapse part of the iris from the side port is being pushed in and it is being retracted inside, pulled inside with the help of small 27 gauge cannula. Again the AC is filled up. So during surgery at no times the AC should collapse. That is the care you have to take, because every collapse in AC is going to lead to more damage in the reduction in the endothelial cell count. As you know, in post PKP, every year there is a decay of around 10% of endothelial cells. So here in this case, if the endothelial cell count is 2300, every year about 200 plus cells are going to die. So we should not be aggressive. Some people I have seen this surgery also being done under topical. I think that is not correct. Although you are a routine topical surgeon, for such delicacies you should use block, because any positive pressure or shallowing of the AC is to be avoided during this surgery. So just to tell you, in routine phaco cases, since I have a facility of endothelial cell count and we do it for every patient of phaco, I get around 5% of the cell loss in routine grade 2 cases of phaco and 9% of the cell loss in 3 to 4 grades of cataract. But in this case, I have got a cell loss of almost 300 cells, that is 13%, which is higher than my normal average of 5 to 9%. So the message is very clear for harder cases of cataracts, mature cataracts. Doing phaco in post-PK cases should be avoided. I think SICS with Viscoat should be used. Although the cornea may appear clear next day, because what I am showing you the picture of the same patient on the next day on slit lamp, you can see that the cornea is very clear, but the endothelial cell loss is almost 13%. So in grade 4 cataracts it will be much more. 20 or 25% of cell loss will be a huge loss for this patient, because the failure will come early in his life. So the message is once again clear that in post-PK cases, use Hylucoat or Viscoat, avoid AC collapses, and minimize. See, this is the immediate post-op day 1 picture. Cornea is clear, but still the endothelial cell loss is much more than the normal case. So here I got around 20-30 on 5th day. That is 305 cells lost. That is 13%. Thank you very much for patient watching.